Hello everybody. A few weeks ago somebody asked me for a collection video of all of my virtual pets, so here I am. Most of them are Tamagotchi. I have a pretty extensive Tamagotchi collection, but I do have some other odd pets as well. This is the P1 from 1997, my very first Tamagotchi. Still one of my favorites. I really love this shell color a lot. I also have the Tamagotchi Angel. I have the English version of that in a case. And this one I actually use quite a bit. It's one of my favorites. It's got all the cute little angel characters. It's not super demanding. I find this one to be pretty easy to care for, so I run this one quite a bit. I also have the Umino, and this one I've only run a couple of times. It's a little more demanding. I don't necessarily have the time to take care of it all the time, so someday I'd like to run it a little more often, maybe on vacations or something, because it is a pretty fun one. And speaking of demanding, I have a Tamagotchi, which I've only run once. She's crazy annoying. I just can't stand her. It's a really cute Tamagotchi, and the characters are fun and interesting, but I will maybe run her once a year. I actually just got her last year, so the one run through I did on a vacation, and it was pretty intense. So fun to have in my collection, but I don't see me running her very often. And I've got a Morino, which I actually really like. This one's pretty fun. All the little bug characters are adorable. So I've run this one a couple of times. It's a little more demanding than some of the other ones, but I really like it, so it's worth it. And then another once a year thing will be my Tamagotchi every December. I will run that. I'm thinking about doing a video log this year, so let me know if you would be interested in seeing that this December. And then for some reason I skipped getting a P1, but I have a P2. Someday I'll have to add a P1 to my collection. I like the P2, it's pretty simple, but I like it. It's kind of fun. I kind of like the simple Tamagotchis. They're just easier to take care of, and when you have a busy schedule, it's nice to have something easy. This is my V3. Actually, I have a lot of V3s. It's my favorite Tamagotchi. My battery just died on this one, obviously. This is the one I've been running this week. I run this one probably the most of any of my Tamagotchis. I like the V3 a lot. I like all the games on it. I love all the characters. They're adorable. The V3 babies are pretty much the cutest Tamagotchis ever. And I have several shell designs of the V3 just because I like it and I like to run different ones. So I'm not running the exact same one all the time, even though I like this version the best. And I have a K-Tai, which is pretty similar to the V3 as far as gameplay goes and characters. And I have an Entama. This is an Entama, which I don't run really often, but it was a fun one to add to my collection. And then I have a couple of V4s. This one is the glow-in-the-dark one, which I honestly don't think I've ever seen glow-in-the-dark, but kind of a neat pattern. And I have one more V4. And I've got, I think, 3 of the, 4.5s? Got the multicolored one. And then I have the one that's a world map that has the little stand and came with the DVD thing and computer stuff. I don't really know. I never actually used it. Of course I use the Tamagotchi, but not the computer things. I have one V5. I never liked this version very much, so I only ever got the one, and I did not run it very much, so I might actually have to start that one up again sometime and run through it. Maybe I'll like it better now. Who knows? And I have 2 of the Music Stars. I actually really like this one. It's a fun version to play. The games are all fun. I like musical things, and it's kind of fun to get the little band popular and have the 3 different characters on it. I'm going to have one Tamago, which I know this one kind of gets a bad rap. It's huge, but it's kind of a fun one. I like it. It's back to being more simple. The the V4, 4.5, 5, and the Music Star were all much more complex, and I like the simplicity of the Tamago. And I have a couple of nanos and minis. And these I like. They're very simple. They're small, and they're not super loud. Apparently I forgot to take the battery out of this one. Whoops. And then I have the orange plus color. I do really like the color Tamagotchis. I know they're very popular since that's what they're making now. I have most of them. This is the ID. And I have the blue IDL. This is probably my second favorite Tamagotchi. I really like the IDL series. The characters are enjoyable. The games are really fun. And I like all the different backgrounds that you can have and decorating and all the outfits. I have the Princess Spacey version also. And then I have two Tamagotchi Ps. I have the purple and I also have the white version. And I have a bunch of the Pierces to go with them as well. And I have one for you. I didn't really play a whole lot with it. I got a new front thing for it, which I can't get off now. But I ran it twice and didn't really care for it all that much. So this one doesn't see a whole lot of action, unfortunately. And I got one of the European Tamagotchi Friends, which is another one I'm not super fond of. I have the American version in the polka dots one. And then I have one of the Dreamtown ones as well, which I honestly don't think I've ever run past turning it on to see what it looked like. And then I have some random other things. I don't know that you could really call the Cube World things virtual pets, but they're kind of fun, kind of neat. You tip the thing and they would move or fall over based on how you were holding it, and they would interact with each other if you have them connected. It's been a long time since I've had batteries in these guys, but they were kind of cute. Kind of a fun little thing to have sitting around on my desk. I have a Dinky Dino, which I really like. This guy's really fun. He's cute. All the little dinos are adorable. So this one I run quite a bit. It's a really cute one to run. And back in 97 or 98, I got one of the digital doggies, which I hated. This thing was the most annoying thing ever. I'm not very good with gigapets, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I just don't know all there is to them, but they drive me crazy, so I don't usually run gigapets very often. And then last year I tried to do a video log of my Gigapets Star Wars Yoda, but that failed a few in because I just got too busy to take care of it. And again, it's a Gigapet and I'm terrible with Gigapets. Somebody just asked me to do more videos of it, so I'll probably do another video log run in September with this guy if I can find the time to do it. And I think that's about it for all of my virtual pets, which is actually quite a lot. So I'm sorry this kind of ran a little long. It's a bit more than my usual, but thanks for watching.